This is John Pinelli, financial representative, talking to you today about how health insurance premiums are determined. There's a number of factors that determine how health insurance premiums are formulated. The factors such as age. Obviously, the older that you are, the more expensive health premiums are going to be. The younger you are, the lower they're going to be. Gender. This is an important one to consider. Females tend to visit the doctor more often, whereas males will not visit the doctor quite as often for medical issues. So typically, premiums for females are higher. Another thing to consider is pre-existing medical conditions. If you've had significant medical problems in the past, health insurance coverage will be more expensive for you, depending on the severity and the type of medical issues that you have had. Will depend on the premiums. The more severe medical issues you've had, the higher the premiums. If you've just had some minor medical issues, the premiums might be slightly higher than they normally would be, but probably not much. Other things to consider are terms of the policy. So a higher deductible will typically mean lower premiums, whereas a lower deductible will mean higher premiums. Also, things like what's covered within your plan. So if you have prescription drugs covered in your plan, it will be more expensive than not having those. If you have generic prescription drugs, that will be a little bit less expensive than having name brand drugs in the coverage. Also, things like maternity coverages will add a little bit to your plan. If you choose to add family members, your premiums will go up as well. These are all types of things that could potentially increase the amount of premiums that you pay. Another thing that can affect the amount of premium that you pay is your zip code of the area that you live in. Some areas are more dangerous than others. Big cities, there's more smog and more pollution and more potential chance for injuries than, say, living in a more rural area. So zip code is one important factor that a lot of people don't consider, but is another determinant of your health insurance premium. So this has been John Pinelli, financial representative, talking to you today about how health insurance premiums are determined and the factors that influence them.